congratulations on this incredible performance.
Oh,
I was speaking to Hugh Grant earlier, and he shared with me that you had told him you were nervous. You're such an acclaimed actress. Talk to me about that.
I love it. Lovely to meet you, Margaret. I remember that day very much so, because it was also the very first day when we were going to be doing the court scenes, which arrived quite early in our story. But it was the first day that I was in front of a full court of people, our supporting actors, all the crew, our directors, all the cameras. I was like, here we go, because it's TV. Now, when it comes to stage, I am good with that. I know what the space is. I know where to hit the back of the thing. But on this one, I have to let the camera do its thing, let Susanna get the shot that she wants. I was terrified. I remember that day being terrified. But I loved Hugh because he just had his panic bag. And it was literally rescue remedy. It was fantastic. It's just like, just give me a few drops of rescue. Oh, okay. Here we go. Now I can do it. And he was so sweet. I remember him being so sweet.
He was very complimentary about you and said you needed no help. When I saw the show, I was so impressed with your performance. I went and did research on you before I knew I was going to do the interview and discovered this South African connection. Very few women from Africa get to succeed in the manner that you have. You have a Tony nomination, you have 2 Olivia Awards. How did you get into this? How does a woman from Africa become you?
Well, but that was lovely to see you from South Africa, because my parents left in '69 because of apartheid. And then I was born in Swaziland, and then my sister was born in Botswana 2 years later. And then we lived in Kenya and Uganda. We were itinerant, and we arrived in Britain, me, my mum, and my sister, because at that point she was leaving my dad. This is a story that's out there. And we came as refugees to Britain. Literally, she'd been traveling the 1951 UN Convention pass, and there's a point you go, right, are we going to settle here? And we finally got leave to remain in '84. And so that's how my world has happened. And I grew up in a very small space. And then ultimately, Margaret, it is a space of privilege, because from being very, very young, I grew up in Britain. Growing up I had the luck to go back to South Africa to direct a play and do some workshops at the market, and then to also play the Fugard in Cape Town, which were just absolutely heaven. And my dad came to see the show, me acting in the show for the very first time, having not seen him since being very little. So great stories. So I know that by dint of our journey is where I am. And therefore, if I can go back and forth, I'm in clover.
You portray a lawyer, and you did so convincingly. I was wondering, in real life, how good are you at negotiating, and how tough was that for you?
I am pathetic at negotiating, Margaret. That's why you have other people sorting it out for you. But therefore, the actor in me loves a part like this, because it makes me, this is why I love my job. I meet different worlds. I get to meet different types of peoples in the world. And Hayley is a type of person that is not me. Her stillness, which Susanna was brilliant, our director, again, I needed to be stiller, I needed to be stiller. And in finding her stillness, I realized how much she listens and how much she watches and how much she uses language for and against the person using that language, because that's her skill as a lawyer. Her confidence in herself. Hayley's confidence in herself is extraordinary, because actually to be that good and working for a firm like that, you've got to be really good. You've got to be really good. And there's a Black woman working in white spaces. So that's another level of, oh, wow, that's a good confidence. I'm ultimately an actor. I love doing what I do. I get other people to sort out the deals and stuff for me so that I can be present and talk with the person opposite me. So that's my joy. So Hayley was a gift. Absolutely.
Well, we're going to do a print interview with you now. It's been a pleasure talking with you. I can't wait to see some more.
Thank you so much, darling.